God, my cock itches. Welcome back to BigWowBig.
Hey, welcome back.
Hello and welcome in. Oh, I messed something up. Hang on. There we go. All right.
Okay.
I had the I still had microphone audio going in OBS. We're fine now. We're chill. Welcome into Trackmania. New season just started a little bit ago. And they just changed around how the ranked mode works. We're now, is it still 3v3? I thought they were going to change it to 2v2. It might still be 3v3. That would be a pain. But anyways, we're doing some ranked, which I don't typically do. The way
I wouldn't know. This isn't my thing. This is Mia's thing.
It's racing. The way Trackmania typically works, for the uninitiated out there, is you have these campaign courses. There's 30 of them that release every season. The new season every few months. The ranked mode is you are on a team with a couple other drivers, and you essentially just do round after round of driving this course, and based on your finishing placement, you will earn points for your team. And if your team does well, then you win. You'll also notice that I do have, we're starting on track 3. I do have some overlays, some plugins for this, so you can see my inputs.
Oh.
Good looking fun. Now we're in the warm-up round. So you play maps from the current season in the ranked mode. And this is map 3, which I'm personally not the biggest fan of. So typically when you're playing single player, your goal is purely just to drive the fastest time you can. And then you just, if you mess up, you hit reset, you start over, you try again. You know, trying to do time trials. But in the online mode, it's all about consistency. It's not about getting a record every time. It's about finishing as consistently as you can. And this is our team. We got Yapok, Noroma, and we're up against some Italians and the Swiss.
Not for me, though. I don't play this game. I've never... I can't even begin to imagine how long Mia's been playing this game. It's been a long time, but I have downloaded it a couple times, but I'm not into, like, car games. I guess ones that are, like, not, like, realistic, but ones that are, like, not just, like, racers with famous game franchise characters.
Oh yeah, like Mario Kart stuff.
Yeah, I mean, like, just car.
Not a racing sim.
I was thinking car racers. But yeah, I'm a fan of Mario Kart. And Team Sonic Racing is fun, but you will never find another person playing it.
Ever.
It is fun though. Might play that on the show sometime.
Maybe. I'm doing pretty good so far. I seem to be leading the pack a good bit. My rank has reset with the start of the new season, which means that we are playing against some people who are either equivalent to me or absolute scrubs. Because other people also are not going to be very high ranked to begin. And since I'm getting first every time by about a margin of a second, it seems that I might be the best player in this lobby.
Well, the reason you're the best player in this lobby is because you're the only American.
USA. There's a lot of national pride that comes with Trackmania.
Not a lot of national pride that comes with this channel.
No. This makes me ashamed to be an American. So actually, on the day that we're recording this, one of my Trackmania friends, another Trackmania streamer, the Sake ATM, played in the Finland Trackmania League this morning, and I got to watch that. That was neat. Oh. And if it weren't for that this morning, I wouldn't have thought to do this for BigWowBig. But I'm like, oh yeah, ranked mode exists.
Yeah. This morning I woke up to nothing but a bright afternoon sun, and I mean, besides obviously like my
This morning I
blackout
woke up in the
curtain covering
afternoon.
But yeah, exactly. You know, it's funny. I didn't even put that together.
Yeah.
that I said it like that. I just really unironically meant what I said. But I did. Yeah, I woke up a lot later. It's hard for me. I have trouble when I have days off after having a bunch of days on. My brain cannot give me a shit enough to care about getting up. But what's nice is that I have a lot of free time coming up, so
Yeah.
BigWowBig will be stockpiled. I don't know how much of my stuff on my channel I'm gonna get done, but the only thing I know I'm doing is my interview show with my next guest that I've talked about before, the next episode of Getting to Know, and I still
somebody's pulling
don't
way
think
ahead.
by the time so especially now by the time you see this, I don't think that episode will be out because
Haha,
we
game no speed.
this will be the first episode that I'll be acknowledging that we cut 2 different series that we started on my end because I kind of realized after filming those that playing like any kind of like story game, like on the show specifically, playing any kind of like story game or game where you're like always looking for like something that'll get you to the next like level, or like games with like story or platforming, those are better suited in Mia's hands. I'm not a big good job.
I'm the
not
MVP.
a big but
Yeah, things that are more lengthy, in depth are now going to be more my territory.
yeah, like I mean, you guys have seen Super Auto Pets by now. That kind of stuff is more my jam. We'll be getting back into Dead Cells soon, hopefully, and I'm better. My game jams for content are games where I will play the same kind of game over and over and get better and build up skill. I mean, like Trackmania, for example. I'm just
Like
not big
Trackmania?
into. I'm just not big into
Can I
like car
see-
games.
Do I have my stats anywhere in here? There's somewhere where I can like look at
I don't know.
my statistics. Yep. So I've played Trackmania for 146 hours.
Oh my god.
That is the time that I have in this game, and that's been over the course of a couple years.
Yeah.
Here we go.
My time in
You
having
see my,
sex is 146 hours.
Whoa!
That's over the
You
course
see my
of
little racer has an American flag.
an American flag? Do you mean a trans one?
No, on my helmet.
Oh.
My car is Arizona flag. Shout out to the Arizona Trackmania Discord.
Is that not a trans flag on your?
It is. I modified the Arizona like community car to have the trans flag on it.
Yeah, that's cool.
But
If
your
there's
helmet
anything-
has your nationality.
If there's two things I can identify with each other, it's American.
Damn.
It's America and transgender.
God bless America. This is one of
Which,
my favorite maps in the season. I'm excited to play this one.
Yeah, I will say there are with the canceling of those series, there are certain exceptions. Like for example, like Mickey Mouse or like Sonic games. There's some games like that. It's particularly bad ones, but there's some games like that are exceptions. But from now on, hypothetically on the channel, I would be the one to miss out on like Zelda or Resident Evil type shit. But there's a lot of games that I have that when we film this show in person, eventually, that Mia can just play the games that I had.
Oh, that was so clean.
Whichever ones she would want to play.
Oh, that was so clean.
Oh my god.
Oh, baby. That was what time? I drove author time in that round. Author time is the highest medal that you can achieve on any course. Because you have gold, silver, bronze. You see all those on the left. Author time is a special difficult challenge set by the creator of the map. And if you can drive author times on most maps, then you'll probably come in first place. I have not played all of this season's maps yet, only the first 16. So if we get one of the maps after that in rotation, or one of the maps that I am not particularly great on, then my performance will degrade significantly. But this track I'm pretty decent on.
Welcome back to Trackmania.
Right of release there.
Today sponsored by Fansly. If you don't keep up with YouTuber live events, almost all of them are sponsored by Fansly.
Oh yeah.
Tons of them. Creator Clash is sponsored by Fansly. All of Ludwig's events are sponsored by Fansly. Stuff like that.
It's a good thing that I keep coming in first because one of my teammates is kind of throwing. And look at the scoreboard here. Yeah. Let's hit it again.
Well, Mia, I hate to break it to you, but not all men are created equal.
I have been the one lagging behind in the rounds of Trackmania before, though. Very very often, once you get past bronze rank, like some of the tracks are like this one's pretty easy to finish every time, but some of them are definitely like have a lot more risk of failure. And here, if I were to like bonk into one of these walls as I'm driving through, then I would probably DNF.
I just love I love the idea. Or not the idea, but just that clip of
I just set a new personal best. Let's go.
Nice. There's a clip from Tim the Tapman's channel when he used to play Modern Warfare in 2019 that Mia and I know very well. But I'm very like when I have a teammate that is just throwing, I'm quite quick to resort to things such as banging on my table. I mean, holy shit. There's just some, I mean, like, especially because I play like COD and stuff, and I was kind of, to some degree, I was kind of raised on first-person shooters. Also because I'm impatient. It's pretty easy to resort to violence. But that's because I play video games, and all video games influence violence among the youth.
I think I've gone first in every round.
They're all bad. They're all bad for you.
Oh my god, my teammate is still not finishing.
Wow.
Sometimes people go into ranked when they haven't played any of the season. And then they just throw.
Yeah. Speaking of...
We're still winning, though.
Speaking of ranked and COD, they introduced... I think it was at the beginning of this year, 2023. They introduced ranked multiplayer COD. I haven't played it because I haven't had anyone to play it with. But I've hardly involved myself in ranked modes when it comes to shooters like that. Anyway, when I played Overwatch 1 like 5 or 6 years ago, I never played ranked because I played ranked like a couple times and my rank got so shitty because
what is this motherfucker
nobody really told me how much it affected your rank or your ability to play with anyone. I couldn't do it.
Oh, this teammate, they're just like quitting at the I think they probably have the bad habit of hitting reset when they crash, which automatically DNFs you.
Oh.
We're probably gonna end up losing this one because of that. Yeah, because they start driving here at the start, and I think they just like, I think they just keep hitting the full reset instead of like trying to finish.
Damn.
I'm getting consistent with this. If I can get some, oh, this is actually really good. Not the best line, but really good speed. Probably not a PB, but really good. Never mind, it's a PB. By a huge margin. Holy shit. So, in the nature of Trackmania, if you are able to, like... So, you see there's 3 digits after the decimal. This measures in the hundredths of a second. Like, thousandths, hundredths, tenths. And if you can sometimes shave off, like, 1,000th of a second, then that's enough to, like, constitute moving up several places on a leaderboard. So being able to shave off half a second on a PB like that is big news. That's a huge margin in the world of Trackmania. Unfortunately, I am throwing in this one.
Yeah, believe it or not, ladies, this game was made for your ex-husband.
This was made to be played on a racing sim in a man cave.
He is totally a geekazoid.
Geekazoid.
He's fucking washed.
Washed.
Damn.
Please finish. Please just finish.
I was gonna say, I don't know if we'd ever do a Warzone episode, but I don't know if my, I don't even know if my computer could handle a Warzone episode. It probably could, but.
Maybe if you played it on your console and then
No, absolutely
is it
not.
even worse on console?
No, it's just like I'm not. First of all, no with controller, and second of all, I mean, generally, yeah, it's worse on console. I think in Warzone 2 they added an FOV slider to console, but they didn't used to have that, so it was locked at 70. And besides that, just no. I'd also have to like get my console out and install it. Fuck no.
Oh yeah, it's a huge game.
No. I honestly think doing it on PC would work, but I just don't know. It would be my keyboard clicks and shit would be pretty intensive on the audio. I don't know if that's a great idea, but that's why I play silly little games, like the animal one.
I do quite like that animal game now.
It's fun.
Although I've still never played it myself.
Yeah, it's fun.
I like backseating it.
It's one of my jams.
Animal Jam.
I haven't thought of much else. I've been using our Super Autopets series since Super Autopets is the only series we've done so far that actually made it to light, to actually be on our channel that I've done. I've been using it to work on to get back into my thumbnail game. I haven't made like a good thumbnail in a while.
I didn't come in first this time. This is so sad.
This is a really sad day for Rotting Coffee fans.
Oh my god, you fucker. I don't know how my teammates keep messing this up so badly at the end here. I think they just don't have the proper speed a lot of times, but it is literally like they've missed the ending so many times. All you have to do is hold forward once you go through that gap and you launch into the finish. Look, look at the fucking point gap. I don't get how you fail that one. You hold straight forward. Anyways, I win. They were higher ranked than me, too. Oh, and here's the world leaderboards of people's scores and wins in here. I believe that number on the right is like trophies. Yeah, it's... I'm 700,000th in the world at the moment with this rank. I think you can shoot up multiple multiple ranks at a time. Lucky for me, I was just practicing this one before we started. I'm not fantastic at it because I tend to go into the rough, but I'm pretty decent at building speed.
Whoa.
Yeah, I'm probably going to be the one lagging behind for most of this here. Although, most of the time, people are pretty bad about keeping gear on this track and into the wall ride.
What the fuck?
Whoa! Did those people just miss the finish? Oh yeah, it's a warm-up round, it doesn't matter.
This game has a car's POV?
It does. There's multiple cameras. That's cam 1 that you just saw. I'm working with the French. Don't know how to feel about that. Feel like have fun. You will find the Trackmania community to be one of the best communities to interact with. Everybody is very friendly and very sportsmanlike, for the most part. There are some people that are like, dude, my teammate's fucking throwing. I hate this game, dude. I'm carrying this fucking team. Oh, dude, everybody here sucks. You know, like me.
Fun of me.
But it's very rare to encounter toxic Trackmania players when you're playing at most ranks, and when you get into the higher ranks, you start to see the same players around a lot.
Yeah.
Which means that you kind of get to know people, and you end up making a lot of friends with people of similar rank because you just end up playing so many rounds with them.
Yeah.
You know, it can be when it comes to creator spaces, even if you are doing something equivalent to another creator, it can still be very difficult to bridge any kind of gap with that creator and make a connection with them.
Yeah.
Whereas in the Trackmania space, the only thing that divides you from like anybody that you would see playing the game is just whether or not you end up in the same ranked matches as them. And if you end up in the same ranked matches, or same like leaderboard sort of positions as another player, it's more than likely you're gonna end up knowing that person eventually.
I will say, I hardly see a game where you can make a connection with anybody in it. I've never, I don't know if I've ever had a multiplayer game that I was playing where I was connecting with somebody enough through the game that I connected with them. I've had a few YouTube friends because we were creators come and go, and I don't remember how we found each other, but it was usually through Twitter, or like they found my video or I found their video. There was this YouTuber I used to be friends with that we kind of chatted on and off for a long time, and then eventually we met up at a con, and then he brought me into another friend group once he started streaming on Twitch more. So I kind of hung out with them for a while, but it's always been the content I've met people through. It's never really been the game that I can think of, at least.
Yeah. Usually the game is secondary to that kind of connection.
Yeah.
But in Trackmania, it is like the first and foremost, you are competitors and then you become friends. Or I guess you kind of start as like, everybody's kind of friends already. Even if they're your competitor, there's still just like a general respect that is understood throughout. Like if you don't know somebody in Trackmania, you go into a random lobby where you're just like, because you can go into online lobbies where you are playing the same track as other people, but you're not really competing against them. You're all just kind of grinding at the same time. You talk to people in those lobbies, and
Trackmania
everybody
is the
will just be
most
immediately
respectful
friendly.
community in gaming.
I would dare say so.
I wouldn't.
Like, you'll join in an absolute nobody, and people will be like, wow, good time. Oh, here's how I made that turn. You can get a lot more speed if you do this.
I bet.
Just very, very helpful, very positive.
I bet that the Animal Crossing community is, like, overtly positive. Disgustingly positive, I'd say.
I don't know, there's a lot of toxicity within the Animal Crossing community. People get fucking, like, hateful over these little creatures.
Yeah, well.
Oh, that's such a good wall ride. Let's go, baby. Still not getting author times, but I'm still doing good. I barely beat out second, and it doesn't even matter because second was also my teammate. We win!
We win.
Absolutely crushed it. Yippee. And I'm bronze too.
Majorly violent people.
My vagina pussy. Quit.
Majority
Ready.
vote pools. I said I was using BigWowBig to get back into thumbnail making, but obviously I've also been using it to get back into editing to some degree. I mean, I edit my channel, I edit Cosmic Emerald videos and BigWowBig videos completely differently. In fact, to the point that I don't even edit them in the same software. But,
Oh, yeah.
I use Filmora products for all my editing, which I love. If you are a beginner in editing or even looking for some cool just assets to use in editing, I would check out Wondershare Filmora. It's great. Filmora Pro is very Premiere Pro-y, but Wondershare Filmora is where you can find some dope, really nice, just there for you assets, like audio, video, images, overlays, whatever. I use a ton of them. You could go watch videos on my channel. You'll find tons of them in my videos. They have tons of stock footage for like commentary YouTubers that need like footage of somebody typing on a keyboard or some shit. Yeah, but I mean, yeah,
Never drink
BigWowBig
bleach.
is what it is. Yeah, don't.
Oh, you see the there on the left there that says vibe? So that's a clan tag, which I don't know why my clan tag doesn't appear. I might have to go enable a thing for that. LUSA. I'm the only American in here. They're bullying me.
Hell, USA.
You're going to learn of a very good, or a very important mechanic, I should say, here in this track. So you see those little blue lights on the back of my car and that little speedometer?
Yes.
Those blue lights, depending on how many of them are lit up, I fucked it. Depending on how many of them are lit up, indicates your gear, what gear your car is in. And when you lose a bunch of speed, you lose the gear, which means that you have to, regain it. Get in there. Yeah, I threw LUSA. Unfortunately true.
Damn.
So once you reach certain requirements of speed, then you have to shift gear. And when you shift gear, you temporarily stop accelerating. You still maintain your speed, but you stop accelerating. And if you are turning while you are shifting gear, then you will lose the gear and you will drop a lot of speed. So if, like, I try to make this turn here when I, like, don't have the gear for it, then I will lose, like, a whole lot more speed than I would normally because I'm below the normal gear. And, WUSA.
WSA.
But yeah, gears are just basically a mechanic of, you can see them wiggling their tires back and forth because they have the inputs on. Yeah, it's just a very difficult to manage mechanic that I'm still not great with. You can actually hear the car shifting gear if you listen close enough. You hear like a... I'm forgetting I need to do a tight turn here. These are both like tight drifts, weirdly enough, even though that's not typically what you want in these situations. But on this map, it's 2 tight turns. Don't flip. We're good.
Dang.
WSA. You say it's cringiest country point. What do you mean point proven? What do you mean point proven? The rest of the fucking British just threw. Every Brit just threw. So yeah, the Trackmania community has to be one of the most positive communities.
Yeah, way to brag on him like 10 minutes ago.
Yeah. Look, I said it was rare, but not unheard of.
You can't,
especially in these lower ranks, you'll get a lot more shit talking.
You can't miss out on some real weird shit when you watch this show. You'll almost always find something that you didn't think you'd see.
Ratio. Ha ha! Last place. But no, we're really not toxic.
Wow.
All right, red team has 1. I can't wait until they institute 2v2 because the 3v3 system is very unbalanced. Where if a teammate it's very common that a teammate will leave in the middle of a round or even at the start of a round, and the team that had the teammate leave will get like a point, like a buff to their points, to compensate for the missing teammate, but it's still a very bad mechanic. Oh, come on. Okay, I messed up. I didn't really have the speed, so we gotta like stair step our way down here. And by stair step, I mean flip.
Can you make that?
Oh, I'm literally throwing.
Wow.
I should have reset a lot sooner. But I just didn't have the proper speed because I drifted too far. I'm still not doing bad though. We're still tied, and my team carried me there. LUSA. I take a way worse line at the start, but I tend to make it back up here because I can get pretty decent with this drift. We straighten out. Yeah, you want to go like further to the right there, but I keep messing it up.
Oop.
Yeah, as long as you finish. I'll take 4th. Whatever.
You will take 4th. You don't get a choice.
I will take 4th. And we lose this round. But it's fine. Both of us just need 2 more points. If I can just go a little bit further to the right on that last turn, we're probably going to be good. Yeah, I see what they're doing here at the start. They're They're delaying their turn so they can get into the gear once that turn gets shifting. And if I just pick that up myself, then I'll match their speed even better.
Wow.
Ooh, that was a rough one. That was not as tight of a turn as I would have liked. We're still fine, though. May lose it here because I don't have the speed. We're good. Barely. And one of our teammates didn't finish, but we're fine. We're good. We're chilling.
Yeah.
See, now I have a lot more speed here at the start because I'm not turning during the gear. And I can accelerate for longer. And I went through the penalty grass and lost all my speed. We're still fine. Yeah, because they DNF'd. We win!
Hey.
GG. Yippee, yippee.
Get a good look.
I'm not MVP, but I did get first on my team.
Oh.
420. Whoa. Funny number.
Well, you get to end on a victory. How about that?
Yeah.
I'll catch you next time on BigWowBig.
Bye-bye.